So, I'm camping on the Isle of Arran, just off the Scottish west coast. Beautiful island this. A lot of the Scottish islands are wonderful. Isle of Arran is a particular special one. So, I'm here for a few days. I'm on the Honda NX500, which is new to me, but it's very similar to the CB500X previously. And I was going to actually do a bit of wild camping on the island, but the first night I got in quite late off the ferry, and there is a campsite just outside the main town. When I say town, it's only a small place, but it's got everything you need, and that's Brodick. So the ferry came into Brodick, and there's a campsite just outside of the town. It's 7 minutes ride from the ferry, so it's very, very close. It's about a 45-minute walk, but 7 minutes on the bike. And the campsite is called Glen Rosa Campsite. It's a very special place, this, actually. It's another one of my exceedingly good finds. And I tell you, what I do like is when people give me information about other sites that I've not been to. Anything that you come across that's really budget friendly, let me know. And if I get the chance, I'll go do a review at that campsite. I like budget friendly. I don't like paying a lot of money. And this site, Glen Rosa, is £5 a night per person, per adult. £5. £5. Doesn't get better than that, does it? When I show you the scenery, you'll realise why it doesn't get better than that. The facilities are very, very basic. Like some of the other very cheap campsites that I find, you've got a toilet block which has got a ladies and a gents, no showers, no hot water. It's got a standing tap at that toilet block, which is good enough for water. So you've got water. And trust me, you know, you can have a wash down. You don't need a shower. You may think you do, but you can have a proper good wash down, and that's all you need. So, I'll show you the site. It's it's quite a reasonable size site, but compact, but reasonable size. So obviously you've got the bike, the NX500, and you can see in the foreground there's a nice flat field. In the distance, there's another area to put your tents, but you probably struggle to get a motorbike or vehicle up there. And in the distance there, the white block is the basic toilet facility. Beautiful, isn't it? Marvellous. We've even got a river running alongside the campsite, and you'll be able to sort of paddle in the river. Not exactly swimming, but paddling. Beautiful little stretch, and that's the stunning view you get down the, or I should say up the valley. That's up the valley. Beautiful, that, isn't it? So there's another big flat field just where I'm looking now. So there's plenty of room here. It's not a place really for big motorhomes, but there have been, last night there was some camper vans just near to where I was pitched. So the access to this site is down a tarmac road all the way till you get to the site. Once you get onto the site, literally onto the camping field area, there's a bit of a top area. I'll show you in a moment, but there's a little bit of a top area just up there. As soon as you get there, it's onto grass or gravel track. Now, people have been coming down to this field that I'm on in camper vans, cars, no, the motorbikes here. But it could be challenging for some bikes to get down to this field. However, there is areas that you can park at the top or actually camp at the top. So don't be put off by that, but I'm going to show you now. It could be a little bit challenging getting your bike down here if you're not used to it. So it's hard, compacted stone in the trackways with a bit of grass in the middle, as you can see. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of a view of what you'd contend with to get down to the field. It's not that steep. It may look it, but it's not. And it is hard compacted. I guess in really wet weather, it might be a little bit awkward, but you can park at the top. You get a good view from up here of the overall site. So that's the field that I'm on. That's the river. And where the cyclist is, that's a path going down. And then across, you've got plenty of other pitches. Again, it's all following the river. So from the area that we've just been at, which is like a first level, and then you go down to the second level, to get to the road, you have to come up another gravelly, well, it's just gravelly, rocky incline to get back to the road. So therefore, you'd have to come down it to get onto the campsite. It's hard compacted, and again, like some people, maybe if they haven't got the confidence on a big touring bike, wouldn't really be happy at that. However, there is a parking area up here. Now we're back onto tarmac now. There is a parking area up here, and there is actually a bike. Some information, I'm going to just show you the board. Just so that you can freeze it and have a little read. I'm going to briefly take you down to that level, just to show you, because I've not been down on this particular field. So we'll go and have a look, and then I'll show you the toilets, and that'll be it. Yeah, so I'd have managed this with my Honda. And bear in mind, my Honda's just got the standard tyres on. It's not got the Mitas tyres on yet, but it would cope with this okay. So it's a beautiful stretch of water, this. The other thing to mention is that fire pits are allowed. In fact, it would appear you can just make a fire anywhere in the grass. There's obviously woods around. It looks like people are gathering a little bit of wood to have fires, campfires. So that looks like it's allowed, but always double check with the farmer before you do it. In Brodick, there is there's quite a few shops, but there's a co-op supermarket with everything you need. There's also an outdoor shop which is huge, and it has lots and lots of goodies to buy. But it's certainly, if you run out of gas or anything camping wise, that shop is just what you need. And I've been in it today, which is Sunday, so it's open 7 days a week by the looks of it. So this is the toilet block. As I said to you, it's very basic. A little bit like some of the other cheap sites that I've been on. You got a gents and a ladies. No showers at this site, and your payment is via an honesty box. So the other thing to mention is a lot of these beautifully remote locations, you don't get phone signal, and certainly you don't get your 4G. This site, you do get 4G, and I get full phone signal as well. And I'm with O2, but it's full O2 phone signal and 4G internet. So it's pretty good. That's a bonus. I think just to sum up, guys, everybody I've been talking to, the young people I've been talking to, often, well, most of them just first time at this site, have all expressed how beautiful the location is, how handy it is for getting into Brodick, 7 minutes drive away. They're all walkers. A lot of them are, most of them are walkers, and they say that the walk up the valley is absolutely amazing. About 45 minutes to the plunge pools, but the walkway follows the river to the head of the valley, and I think that could be about 2.5 hours up to the head of the valley, from what somebody had said. And just to finish anyway, the Glen Rosa Campsite, £5 a night, and you're getting this. You know you want to do it, just do it. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'm going to go get something to eat now. And I must thank you for supporting me. It really helps. And if you're new to the channel, it really helps if you can give me a thumbs up, or if you subscribe. I do this as a hobby. I don't do this to make a living. I do it as a hobby, and I try to keep it fairly basic. But these campsite reviews, they get a certain amount of viewing. They get a hardcore following, but they don't get massive amounts of viewings. But I do them because I like doing them, and I think it works out nice for other people to be able to have a look at a campsite, particularly the sort of campsites that I would want to do. So, thank you, and I'll see you at the next campsite.